So this is Imp, and I know you all have seen her in videos. She's featured in the Kitten Shenanigans, and you've seen her throughout other videos. She's very playful. Oh no! So I know you've seen her a lot throughout the videos and stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually told you the story of how I got her and her brother. So Imp is a barn cat, which is just a fancy way of telling you that I have absolutely no idea what breed she is. But she's gray and white, and it's hard to see, but she does actually have patterns. She does actually have a pattern, but you have to be like at a certain angle in a certain light in order to see it. So, she's long-haired. Oh, careful, kitten, you're gonna roll off the bed. And, let's see. Yeah, so she's long-haired for the most part around her body, but there's certain areas, like her front paws, her back paws, and her forehead, which are short-haired. Oh, it's kind of funny watching her from behind because it looks like she's got. It's just kind of funny. I'm not playing right now, but I can. Ha ha ha. So Imp, I got as a kitten, and I had a friend who lives on about 20 acres, I think. This is shortly after I left my grandparents, where I started the YouTube channel and where I started raising rabbits. So I had a friend who started raising rabbits with me, and she lived on about 20 acres, and she had a lot of feral barn cats, just a lot of cats. And so none of them were fixed, and so when she would have kittens, she would get these pregnant mothers and take them inside so they could have their kittens in a safe place. And then she would take them all to get fixed. Well, I mean, she was having a lot of cats. When she would fix these cats, they would wander off and never come back. And then other cats that hadn't got fixed would come in. So she'd just have litter after litter after litter. And I decided that I could help a little bit. I was going to be moving back, and I needed some cats who were going to be able to hunt mice. So I picked out 3 that I liked. I got Imp and Night Fury, her brother, both from the same litter. And then I got another little kitten from another litter. Unfortunately, the littlest one did not make it. The mother of the litter was not very good, did not have very good mothering instincts, and so all the kittens became ill, and he died not soon after I got him home. So I was left with Night Fury and Imp. Both of them were cute little kittens, as you'll know if you go look at the Kitten Shenanigans. Night Fury was a handsome little fellow. The only problem was that he was super food aggressive especially when it came to wet food. But if there wasn't any food, then he was perfectly fine. So he would kind of bully his sister away from the food sometimes. So because when I got them, they were really little. They were kind of skinny and small and needed a little bit of extra help gaining some weight. So I was feeding them raw foods like raw beef, some cooked egg, stuff like that to help them gain a little bit of weight. And yeah, so I would have to watch them super close when I fed them, because he was super aggressive with that kind of food. And she would let him bully her away from it. So yeah, that was an adventure. And I was getting them used to being indoor-outdoor cats, and one Sunday we returned and Night Fury never came home. I looked for him at the Humane Society and couldn't find him there. So I don't know if somebody just picked him up and walked off with him, because he was a really nice kitten. He really was very friendly. So I was left with Imp after that. So after that, Imp was my only kitten. She is a very cuddly cat. She'll sleep with me. She's also extremely playful. As you can see, I like to wrestle with her sometimes in the mornings. I used to do this in the mornings when she was sleeping with me. We would have a little wrestling match, and then we would go on with our day. So she's very playful. She's very cuddly, likes attention. She'll crawl up if I'm sitting at the table or sitting somewhere. She'll jump up onto my lap and then crawl up to my shoulder and just lay there. Occasionally she'll lay on my chest, or she'll lay on my back when I'm laying in bed. We like to play with her. I have a laser light that we play with. She has a little white mouse that I bought from Dollar General. It's the only one left out of the two. She likes playing with that. She also likes my rabbit feet. I make lucky rabbit charms out of the rabbits that I butcher, and she really likes those. If I do not put them in a drawer or somewhere she absolutely cannot get it, she will steal them and run off with them. And so I have one that's dedicated for her. It's on a string, and she likes to play with that too. She's very playful, and she does hunt mice, which was actually a little surprising to us because they had lived indoors all their life. Their mothers had not had the chance to teach them how to hunt mice. But we found an injured mouse that was creeping along our kitchen floor like it had just escaped a trap. And I introduced it to the two kittens, and Imp actually got aggressive with her brother at the time. Like, it was kind of amazing. She told him off because she wanted the mouse, and he was kind of stunned. It was kind of funny to watch. But shortly after that, I managed to trap a mouse in our dog's food bin. And then I put the cat in there, and I let her catch it herself, and she did. And then after that, she started catching mice on her own. She doesn't do it super often, but she does when there's mice there. She'll catch them. She also has a habit of playing with them while they're still alive, so she ends up losing them. But on occasion, we'll get a nice dead mouse from her work. So she does that. And she does good. Yeah, so Imp's my little baby. She's fixed, so she can't have kittens. That was kind of my main concern with having a brother and a sister, was that I didn't want her getting pregnant from her brother or from any of the other cats, because at the time we were living in town, and there was a lot of stray cats around, and not all of them had been fixed, even though there is a program for that. Excuse me. So, yeah, I got her fixed because I didn't want kittens. I wouldn't mind having a litter of kittens every now and then, but yeah, not right now. It might happen in the future, just not from her. So, yeah. I'll probably continue doing kitten shenanigans because she's fun to watch. She doesn't like other cats. She has issues with other feral cats around here. She got into a fight just the other day with one of the orange tabbies here on the property. So, yeah, but other than that, she's a real sweetie. She'll play with the dog, but she's not super friendly with him. And she's not super interested in my rabbits. So she's a really good kitten. I mean, she's technically not a kitten anymore. She's like 3 or 4, I think. I don't remember exactly when her birthday is. But yeah. It's my baby. My Imper-do. My mom also adores her. So yeah. There's the story on Imp.